Hi everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Mike.
I'm Rainbow.
And we're starting university for the second time.
Part two.
Didn't we start university yesterday?
We have to meet new people again in other ways.
Figure out our schedules again, move into the dorm again.
Different topics.
Of course, we've already done that stuff. We're going to be doing new stuff today. I can't stop saying the word stuff. It's a word we learned yesterday, of course. But today, we're talking about different stuff. We're talking about meeting people and also social media. Because, kind of today's in the last 10, 20 years, you don't just meet people. You might, in the old days, have gotten their phone number if you really wanted to stay in touch. But even today, even if you're not really serious about talking to the person again, you will be connecting on social media.
Yeah, Facebook, WeChat, Instagram.
Are you the kind of person who, when you meet someone now, you get their name and then instantly add them to your social media? No. Not that kind of person.
I don't add people.
You don't add people? Why not?
People add me, I don't add people.
Okay, why don't you add people?
I don't need them.
You don't need people, okay? You're a self-contained unit. Rainbow all alone. I sometimes do it, depending on the situation, because sometimes it is nice to kind of be able to connect with people you've met in the past. I think for the first one today, we're going to be adding people online.
Oh.
I have to admit, the line is my least favorite way to add people. It still confuses me.
It's like, what should I do?
QR,
ID?
How do I find it?
Do I scan?
I'm much better at simpler things like WhatsApp,
or
which
Facebook
is
is pretty
phone number.
simple, right?
Facebook is just their name. You see their picture. Line still confuses me. So often I just get my QR code and just hold it up and do something, Anyways, but it is the way we do stay in touch. And of course, Instagram, we can add in there lots of them as well. If you're a person who lives a lot and socializes a lot online, meaning on social media, or online, meaning the app, this stuff is natural for you. So let's look at part 3, adding someone online, not online. Bernice is at a friend's party.
Hey, aren't you Hannah's friend? Tom, right?
Yeah, and you're Bernice. Nice to see you again. Aren't you guys playing a show tonight?
I quit the band. It was taking up too much of my free time.
Wow, that's shocking. So what do you do for fun now?
I still play guitar, just not in a band. Do you have me online? If not, let me add you.
No, I don't think so. Here.
Okay, that's settled. I'm going to go get a drink.
Enjoy. I'll be here.
Okay, part 3, adding someone online. Can I just give them my QR code? That should work,
Yeah,
right?
you can. Of course you can.
I just hope people know what they're doing, because I don't. Anyways, let's look at Bernice. Bernice, who we met in day 1, right? She was meeting Greg in their class. Now she is at a friend's party. Okay, so another fantastic opportunity to socialize. We should also mention for people who are new to university, you've probably figured this out by now, or maybe you're still waiting to start. They have a lot of these social events, these parties in the first few weeks.
Like orientation,
or
opening
for
party.
departments and for clubs and just for the whole school, all the students. I would recommend going to them because they can be fun. They can be a good time, and it's a great way to meet people. And don't be nervous, because a lot of other people, most of the other first-year students are in the same boat as you. They're nervous, they don't know many people, they're looking to have a good time. They might be a little shy, so parties are a good time to throw everyone together, have a good time, and make some friends. So let's see how Bernice is getting along.
Hey, aren't you Hannah's friend? Tom, right?
Yeah, I'm Tom. I don't shower and I have a snake. No, that
Just
was
kidding.
Tom's little joke. He's a nice guy from Kentucky. And apparently, he is that guy. He says, yeah, and you're Bernice.
Oh, you know me.
So apparently they met a little bit earlier, maybe just in passing, because they have what we would call
a mutual
friend, a friend who they both know, but they don't actually know each other yet, so they're making that connection. He says, you're Bernice, nice to see you again. And then he adds, aren't you guys playing a show tonight? Oh, okay, so it seems Bernice is a performer of some kind. Generally, when someone is playing a show, they're probably in a music group. This is probably not like an actor doing a play or a dancer or someone like that. Well, it could be a singer, but generally if it's playing a show, it's playing music in some kind of performance. So is Bernice going to be on stage later?
Only before. I quit the band. It was taking up too much of my free time.
Well, that's fair. All right. So she was in the band. She was part of this musical group, but she quit. When you quit something, this is a verb meaning you stop doing something.
Give up.
The most common one, of course, would be I quit my job. I wasn't happy working there. I got a better job. I want to do something different. I'm taking time off to travel. It's not just a holiday. You kind of told your boss, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to work here anymore. 2 weeks from now or whatever, I will be leaving and not doing the job. If they tell you you can't come to work tomorrow, you've been fired or let go. If you quit, it's your decision. If you're fired, it's the company's decision. We can quit other things, though. You can quit your basketball team if you're not enjoying it or if you get injured. You can quit a group or a club if it takes up too much of your time. And another thing we might say is you quit doing bad things. I quit smoking. I quit
drinking.
Quit drinking. Quit
gambling.
Spending so much time on the internet at night or things like that. So often in your personal life, if you quit something, it's something that's not so good for you, most likely. Now, for example, for this sentence, we have something more like Bernice's situation. Your mom told me you quit the basketball team. So yeah,
maybe too busy. I need to study.
Too many practices. I was tired. You know, that kind of thing. All right, back to the dialogue. Tom is just getting this news that Bernice has quit the group. He says, wow, that's shocking. When you hear shocking news, you feel shocked because you feel greatly surprised. Often in not a good way, right? You might be surprised because your friends throw you a birthday party, but you would be shocked to see your grade 1 teacher at your birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Johnson, what are you doing here? And maybe not in a good way, but a shock is a great surprise and often not the best kind of surprise. So he says, what do you do for fun now? If you're not in the group, what do you do for fun? Or another way of saying it would be, what do you do in your free time now?
So Bernice says, I still play guitar, just not in a band.
Okay.
Do you have me on Line? If not, let me add you. So I guess they use Line nowadays. And Bernice is saying she just likes to play by herself, but she still wants to connect with Tom, even though she's not going to be playing tonight.
Maybe she's live streaming on Twitch with her songs or something. Tom says, no, I don't think so. I don't think we're connected online. Here, then just like me, he's probably holding out a QR code. Here.
Okay.
Do something.
That's settled. That means I got it. Okay, I can handle it. I'm going to go get a drink.
All right.
So we're friends now, we're connected.
There you go. So she's also, politely leaving the conversation. I'm going to go. Conversation's over. Tom says, enjoy yourself. All right, take care. That's just an easy way of saying have a good time tonight. I'll be here. So, I'll be around. Maybe we'll talk and connect later on. Otherwise, it was nice seeing you.
Great. So when we say something is settled or something is the verb settle, that means it's good, it's done, it's finished and it's taken care of, and this is a stable situation. We use that's settled. So that's settled then. Stop by my house tonight to pick up your book. So it's like we had some discussion and now we figured it out. It's done. We know when we're meeting and you can come over. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a really quick break and then we'll come back really quick to see more about adding people online.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们来看第3段对话，是关于加 Line 的好友。那么现在 Bernice 在朋友的派对上，他就对 Tom 说：“嘿，你不是 Hannah 的朋友吗？你是 Tom 对吧？”那么 Tom 其实也知道对方是 Bernice， 看来他们2个人应该知道彼此，只是不熟。那么 Tom 就说他以为 Bernice 今晚有一场表演，可是 Bernice 其实已经退出乐团了，因为这占用他太多空闲时间。那最后他们聊一聊，互相加了 Line。Bernice 就说他要去拿饮料了。好，单字 quit。这个动词它表示退出、放弃或者是有辞职的意思。那动词3态同形，还有 settle 这个动词表示决定或是安排好，那常常用被动语态。就像对话当中 Bernice 加这个好友 Line 的时候，他就说 That's settled， 就是说处理好了，安排妥当了。我们再补充一下，老师们聊到说刚上大学时呢，会有新生训练啊，还有很多交际活动可以参加。那同学们多去参加，多认识新朋友，很棒哦，因为大家都是新鲜人，都很菜，你就没有什么好怕的。好，老师用到 socialize 这个字，就是在 social 后面加上 ize， 构成这个动词，表示交际，进行社交活动。还有用到 orientation 这个字是拼作 orientation，orientation 表示新生训练，它也可以表达像是对新工作、新活动的培训。好，这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看这个重点是片语动词 take up 的不同意思。那第一种我们可以用 take up 去表达占据、占用，那后方的受词通常是时间啊、空间等等。我们就来造2个例句。The bed takes up most of the room。那张床占据了房间大部分的空间。His whole morning was taken up by meetings。他整个早上都被会议给占据了。好，那第2个我们可以用 take up 去表达开始从事可能某个兴趣啊、活动或是工作等等，或者是养成，像是养成习惯之类的。那么 take up 后面是要接名词或动名词。例如 He took up photography as a hobby when he was 17。他17岁的时候开始把摄影当作嗜好。那第3个我们可以用 take up 去表达继续、接续上次停止的地方。举例来说 That's it for today. We'll take up the discussion tomorrow. 今天就先到这里，我们明天再继续讨论吧。好，那这回课文中。
Tom and Bernice approach Greg.
Greg, I want you to meet Bernice.
Actually, we know each other already.
Yeah, we had a couple of classes together last semester. How have you been?
Good. I rarely bump into you on campus. It's so weird. What's new?
I joined the badminton club.
Really? I didn't know you played any sports.
He's getting pretty good, too.
Does the badminton club have a Facebook page? I'd be interested in joining.
It does. I'll send you the link.
Great!
Welcome back, everyone. We are now on part 4, the 4th and final part of our 2-day look at starting university and getting to know some of your classmates. Part 4 is introducing others.
Like friends.
This is a handy skill if you're at a party. We've already seen a few people in our dialogues who have mutual friends. So I know you, you know another person, but I don't know that person. So you, being kind of the person in the middle, will help me get to know that person. That's how you're introducing other people. Tom, me Joe, Joe, me Tom. And here, Tom and Bernice are approaching Greg. So all 3 of the people we've met so far are coming together.
Great.
For a giant battle. No, that's the end of a superhero movie. Let's see what's going on. Tom begins by saying, Greg, I want you to meet Bernice. So Tom knows Bernice, but Greg does not. So Tom is doing his job of introducing Greg and Bernice to each other.
Oh, except they do. Bernice says, actually, we know each other
From
already.
Class. That's right, from class. And Greg agrees. He says, yeah, we had a couple of classes together last semester. Oh, they've known each other for a while, so this is later in the school year. They haven't run into each other in that time. Anyways, it does seem like some time has passed since Greg actually did see Bernice. That's why he asked, how have you been? How have
you been?
You been, right? But in a conversation, it's very natural to shorten that from how have you been to how've you been?
Bernice is good. I rarely bump into you on campus. It's so weird.
It's weird.
What's new?
Okay, well, some university campuses are really big. Sometimes your schedule doesn't really match up with the person, you know, so there's all sorts of reasons why.
What's new is just like, what's going on with your life?
That's right. So they haven't seen each other and she's interested in any new and interesting things that Greg is doing. And he says, I joined the badminton club.
Cool.
Oh, okay, so this is something I guess he wasn't doing earlier or last semester, and it is something new and interesting that he can tell people about. They hadn't bumped into each other in a while.
Bump?
Yeah, when you bump, you can actually hit someone. If you hit someone by accident, like you're walking in a crowded place, you're looking at your phone and someone bumps into you. Oh, I'm sorry. You could bump into a thing, bump into a door if you're talking, and then you walk into a wall or bump into something like that. But here, they might not actually have physically hit each other like we would bump into someone, or two cars could bump each other in traffic. Here, when we talk about bumping into someone, and often we will, I think always, we will have to put those two. Here, we mean meet someone unexpectedly. So you're walking down the street, just go into the supermarket and hey, look there across the street, or walking towards me. It's my classmate, it's my teacher, it's someone I didn't know was here, didn't know was around. We didn't make a plan and I just met that person today. We didn't actually meet, I'm just walking down. Hey, how you doing? What are you doing around here? Where are you going? I bumped into that person. I met them unexpectedly as I was going around in my normal day. For example, you'll never guess who I bumped into at the market. Paul.
Wow.
Yeah, very strange. I thought he was back home.
All right, so here we have the word campus, and campus is the whole part of your school. It includes all the different buildings. In a big university, you'll have a university library. Back in the day, my campus had a Starbucks, and it was wonderful. It's basically the big whole area that belongs to the school. My sentence for you, the university is offering a tour of its campus this Saturday. So you get to see the different parts of it, visit the dorms maybe. Yeah, okay.
Very cool.
Oh, Bernice says, really? I didn't know you played any sports.
Oh, that's right, the badminton club. That's what Greg has joined the badminton club. So yeah, maybe he wasn't kind of a sporty kind of guy, more the kind of guy you might find reading in the library or something like that. But now he's doing badminton, and Tom seems to know about this, has heard maybe from Greg, or maybe he's also in the club. But Tom says he, meaning Greg, he's getting pretty good too. Maybe he's got some natural skill for badminton or something like that, because Greg is becoming quite a skilled badminton player. So you can't, I am not a skilled badminton player, because I think that's what badminton players do, but it probably isn't. Anyways, back to Bernice.
Does the badminton club have a Facebook page? I'd be interested in joining. So I think Bernice has probably been looking for a new thing to do too.
Or maybe she just kind of likes Greg.
Oh.
Anyways, Greg says it does. I'll send you the link. Yeah, so if you're interested, there's an easy way to get you more information about the badminton club.
Bernice is great.
She's very happy. So soon they will be hitting birdies over the net, and wonderful things will ensue. Thanks for joining us, guys. Good luck with your university studies. Have a good time there. Make lots of friends. Do lots of interesting stuff. But don't forget why you're there. Do study. Do your homework. But also try to have as good a time as you possibly can. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
好，在第4段对话里面 ，Tom 要介绍 Bernice 跟 Greg 互相认识，不过他们早就认识了。上学期他们有一起修了几门课。那么 Greg 就问 Bernice 说 ，How have you been？ 最近过得怎么样？最近好吗？这边用到完成式，可能表示说他们有一阵子没见面了。那 Bernice 回答还不错。 他觉得很少在校园碰到对方，真奇怪耶。那么接着他也问 Greg 说 ，What's new？ 最近好吗？这也是常见的打招呼用语，同学们可以学起来哦。好，那接着呢，他们聊到 Greg 加入羽球社 ，Bernice 听了也有兴趣加入。 那么 Greg 就会再把这个羽球社的脸书专业的连结传给他。我们来看单字 bump 它表示撞或者是碰。那么 bump into somebody 好，有可能是撞到某人，可是在这边它是指偶然遇到某人的意思。那么 campus 它表示校园、校区。刚刚Mike老师讲到羽毛球，他讲到 birdie， 就是 bird 后面加上 ie， 这个名词其实可以用来指羽毛球的羽球那个球。好，老师还有开玩笑说，搞不好 Bernice 这样问是对 Greg 有好感，他们之后呢就会一起打羽球，然后呢 wonderful things will ensue， 意思就是美妙的事情会接着发生。ensue 这个字是拼作 ensue， 这个动词表示接着发生、接踵而来的意思。好，那么以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Bernice is at a friend's party.
Hey, aren't you Hannah's friend? Tom, right?
Yeah, and you're Bernice. Nice to see you again. Aren't you guys playing a show tonight?
I quit the band. It was taking up too much of my free time.
Wow, that's shocking. So, what do you do for fun now?
I still play guitar, just not in a band. Do you have me online? If not, let me add you.
No, I don't think so. Here.
Okay, that's settled. I'm going to go get a drink.
Enjoy. I'll be here.
Tom and Bernice approach Greg.
Greg, I want you to meet Bernice.
Actually, we know each other already.
Yeah, we had a couple of classes together last semester. How have you been?
Good. I rarely bump into you on campus. It's so weird. What's new?
I joined the badminton club.
Really? I didn't know you played any sports.
He's getting pretty good, too.
Does the badminton club have a Facebook page? I'd be interested in joining.
It does. I'll send you the link.
Great.
Doremi Storyhall is located in Chishang Township, Taitung County. Chishang is famous for producing some of the best quality rice in Taiwan. Doremi Storyhall was originally the Jianxing Rice Factory, the most historic rice factory in Chishang. It was established to promote local rice products. The founder, Liang Zhengshan, wants to preserve the history of the local rice industry. A traditional wooden rice mill is located in the center of the building. It shows how rice was ground to remove the husk in the old days. Visitors can learn how to cook delicious rice and buy a pack of freshly ground rice. The lovely Chishang restaurant provides a variety of tasty food made from rice. Be sure to visit the Chishang Barn Art Museum, the art museum that was previously an old granary. Stop by Doremi Storyhall to have a good meal and learn about the stories of Chishang rice.
See you next time!